We got a fun one here today in Rakdos Vampires, my friends. A nice tribal for you here for us in the Ixalan season. With that, thank you for tuning in as we delve into this Mythic list here by Will Urker. Excited about this one, like I said. We will go through the strategy objective of this list. We'll go into it for your boarding for best of 3. We'll go play that competitive Magic as we always do and pull it all back together in our outtake. Now, if you got a question or comment along the way, let me know. I love to hear from you as always, and come join us in our active Discord server. Thank you to everyone there as always. So let's get into it here. Pretty sweet. So happy to see this. I've personally been trying to pull together a vampire list before. I love Will's list, so super excited to showcase it here today, and the fact that he made Mythic with it. A couple cool things that I like about this. So first and foremost, as many of you know, I like the one-offs. We still continue to see the one-offs here and carry over for our best of 3. That can also really help in some of the boarding as well. I like how we have Queen's Bay Paladin here at the top end. This is a sweet card coming out of Ixalan. Whenever this thing enters the battlefield or attacks, return up to 1 target vampire card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. One thing that we don't see that's actually pretty interesting on this one is the vampire that pops in, and then you can do the counters, sack it, and deal the damage over the top. That would have been kind of cool with this one as a thought. However, what I do like is this is a very low aggressive list, and what we are taking advantage of here is Inti to kind of really play through and continue to make our stuff bigger and build our board bigger. So very fun. We do get the advantage of Markov in here still as well, with Convoke making all of our other vampires bigger, and we got the Madness there. So if you discard this card into exile, when you do, cast it for a Madness cost or put it into your graveyard. Again, this is where you can discard via Inti and then cast it as well. Very neat. So like that. Now again, we got lots of vampires and things that we're taking advantage of here. We got some nice removal. We got Volder and Bloodcaster here. Don't forget, whenever this or not another non-token creature you control dies, create a blood token. Whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform this thing, then flying at the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 blood token you control becomes a 2/2 black bat creature with flying and haste in addition to its other types, which is great. So lots of stuff here. We get the Preacher of the Schism in here as well. Huge and nice addition to this deck as well from Ixalan. So and lastly here we do have the good old Cavern of Souls, allowing our vampires to not be countered, and some great mana base here to support everything as well. So that's really this list is more of a aggro mid-range list. Again, very low curve. We want to get a lot of this stuff on the board, make it bigger, and go to town in terms of how this is going to work. Now, that's really the strategy objective of that. Let's go ahead and talk about our boarding for best of 3 against aggro, mid-range, and late game. What you're going to find is a lot of the stuff here, like Duress and Dreams of Steel, are great for more of the controlling lineup matches and late game matches. We can also get that Ob Nix in there for some of those things as well, because it comes in, continue to force our opponents to discard, and those things can be huge advantage there. In terms of our aggro lists, we can always go more aggro on our side with Razor Lash. Vampire's Vengeance here, 2 damage to wipe the board. This is a great card for you to use there. And then Lithomatic Barrage, again, for white and blue, perfect for that as well. So those are really what you're probably going to focus on there. You may want to consider Omnix as well, just again for that 1 pinger as a thought for you there. Now, as we move into mid-range again, similar. If they're more creature-based, then we'll be on some of that removal. You may start to think of the Duress and Dreams of Steel to pull stuff out of their hand. And then late game, same thing. Move over to Dreams of Steel and Duress there. Dreams of Steel can actually be pretty good against aggro too, because it's a creature card. So don't forget about that. That could be a good one to move in early against those as well. So that's really the strategy objective of this list. That's kind of how you want to think about your boarding there for aggro, mid-range, and late game. Again, more targeted on the removal and more targeted on removing cards out of your opponent's hand. A couple sweepers there as well to take advantage of. So let's go ahead and play our deck here. I'm super excited about this. Like I said, glad to see this hit and make it into Mythic, and I've been trying, and Will certainly got it done, which is great. Here we go, the Duck Ninja. So we're going to play best of one here first, and we'll move over to our best of three match. Something I always enjoy doing and like doing. We'll stick with this for now, because we do have Voldaren Bloodcaster in there. We do have removal here. Oh, and we might get our big guy in. We'll go with this one first. Now again, whenever we get 5 of these tokens, that's going to be key. Let's see what our opponent plays. Now, nice if we can get this in there as well. We're going to have to take this thing down. Did not attack in though. Alright, so this is a decent play for us. We'll go Vampire here. We'll get this on the board. And we will also then take this thing off the board. Now, no need to sack the Bloodtith there yet. There's their nice little bat token. It's going to make Hopeful Initiate a little bit bigger. We're not going to block. So now what we can do is this. Now, whenever this or another non-token creature dies, create that blood token. If we control 5 or more, then we're solid. Now, we can get rid of this if we want to. Remove that off the board. We got 6. We can go in and attack as well. We'll see if they trade. Alright. Now, once we lose a creature here, that's going to give us some solid blood tokens. We also can get, if we get 1 more mana, we can use our Vampire here and pull back again as well. We'll want to lose Voldaren Epicor. Queen's Bay, getting that played in as well, could be very good in terms of how we play this. A lot of damage there. We're going to definitely block with the Voldaren. We'll see what our friend does. It's a lot to swing in with. All right. Going over the top. Not yet, though. We'll block here and take the 1. So what's good about this is now we have another one. We'll be able to sack on this as well. And take that off the board. Now we have plenty of these. Let's grab 1 and another one. And we got all kinds of attack here that we can swing in for. We got to keep enough stuff up though. Alright, as long as they don't go through with lethal, I think we're still okay for the moment. We have enough to go over the top. They have to kill us on this turn. We'll actually use the Bloodtith to take Warden off as well. So looks like for now we are good here, my friends. We'll take the 4. Block there. Ooh, another one. Look at that. So awesome. Do this, hit this one. And we are good. Look at that. Super fun there. Great match against mono white humans, which is a great meta list. And so glad that we were able to take it down. We were stuck on that 1 mana. However, we were able to overcome that and still make the list work. So now on to our best of 3 lineup. Let's go for it here. All right. Pretty much got to see the deck in full-blown action. Now, the only thing we didn't do is we didn't get some of the vampires in there that we still can get an opportunity to play here in our best of 3. Great start, though. All right, reps it is. Opponents first. All right, we can keep this. Let's go like this and go vampire. We'll get this one on next. Ideally. Go vampire. Ooh. Good old Bance. Interesting here with 3. Now we'll swing in. They're probably gonna... Oh, no. Didn't take us off. That's good. Now here's where you could consider starting to pitch out cards and look for something else. Oh, it is the 4 color. There it is. I'm gonna do this actually. I'm gonna get one out of here. There we are. We want to keep all the damage on, but we're just gonna keep going for it right away. So they have to wipe our board if they play their angel on the next one. We do have to go for the throat, so we should be okay. Now this is going to be the one where we're going to want to play the duress and rip stuff out of their hand. That is exactly what we're going to want to do here. We'll see what our opponent does. Ooh, there it is. Good life gain there. They're gonna hit both of them. Ah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Get rid of one there. There we are. 2 flyers. We'll see what they have. Ooh, beanstalk. Did they get an answer? They did. A good answer. That hurts. That hurts, my friends. Now, one of the things that we could have done is we could have held back a little bit. Ooh, our opponent's getting real greedy there. Might not have to worry though. We might be in trouble. We'll see. We can kick a few cards here. We're gonna have a hard time getting enough in. The way we could win this is if we did get another one of our bloodthirsties there. However, they can pop this thing now, so we're not gonna get through. Ooh, we'll take action there. Grab a black. Schism with Death Touch. They got plenty of stuff here. Thirteens all around. Do they kick to the face? Nope, they do not. That's 10. If they would have hit me in the face, they would have had lethal next turn. We're not going to get anywhere with this. Let's just go to our next match. We could have kept pitching. Problem is they're way too far ahead, so in order to get by on that now, we're going to drop Queen's Bay. We're going to drop a couple of other things here as well. We need to keep that cut downs out. What we do need is these creature cards, duress. We do want to grab Obnixes as well. And then I'm going to drop a couple preachers because we need this thing to be real fast. 3. Keep those, keep those. I liked Voldurin. Bloodcaster. I think this is a little bit better though. The 2 over the top's nice. But this guy's slightly better. We can't have enough on though. So I think we want. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Oop, where'd you go? There we go. Put it back there. All right. 2 more. Let's see, how many lands are we running? 24. Let's drop 1 of those. And we'll go 2 of these. All right. There we go. So mostly the idea here is going to be ripping cards out of their hand while still trying to get enough damage in. That's going to be the key. We can keep this. Doing damage to ourselves is going to be okay. We're going to need another land though. This might slow us. Hit a little bit. Right. Herd migration gives them 2. And they can go dig. They can play up the beanstalk. They get rid of herd migration though. Now I did that so they don't get the life back. If you're wondering. Alright, here we go. Vampire. want to do this. Let's do it. We want to keep one of those. Let's get rid of that one. Oh, shoot. That's okay. We do need another land. If we can get another land on, we'll be set pretty good. Then we'll need to decide on what we want to play here. So they got some ramp. They're going to have enough now if they have another land in their hand. There we go. We get the 2 in. We're gonna want the damage, I think. So we'll go with this for now. There we go. Whew. We're all in. They can wipe the board. Oh. There we go. So we can do a few things here. Take this one off. So they'll have enough with that. When this enters the battlefield, they also gain 4 life. So that's a problem. Can't go in with everything there. Actually, we should have swung it, and I was thinking that, well, what they did, what I was getting ahead of was they can drop that. Yep. Now Topiary is going to have enough. We're going to have to block with the Volder on there. And we can start making bat tokens once this flips. Which is the idea. So now we got 5. And now we can transform. And kick the land. We don't want to get rid of all of them. Oh my gosh. Good thing we did that. And again, creature or an artifact. We don't need to worry about that. Let's get rid of this thing. All right, so they have to play up the beanstalk and pull something or get something good in their hand. Otherwise, we actually have lethal here. So they got that. We have lethal because we can turn the other bat token. And this thing doesn't have reach. Now, there's a couple things we can do here as well. We have Duress and Dreams. can't counter it. So we should be good. It's not gonna matter. They got 2 left. The question is, do you auto pay here and hope that they don't have a kill spell? I don't think so. They did have one there though. We could still, if we auto pay it. Why didn't they hit the bloodbath though? See, if they would have hit the bloodbath, then we wouldn't be making bat tokens. Oh, I'm gonna decline it. Because even if we rip it, they still can kill the bloodbath, and then we don't have enough. So let's do this on here. Yeah, they still got something, huh? Yeah, there it is. See, it didn't matter. They still would have got it out. Wow, they hit everything. Wow, look at that. Super unlucky, man, for us. Super, super unlucky. Yeah, maybe if we would have played it, I guess, it would have still been on the stack and we would have been okay. But I think they could have played that, so it would have had to been duress. They got lethal next turn. Doesn't really matter what's gonna happen, but we'll play it anyway because we'll have a blocker if we want to try it. There we go. Take the damage. They can kick here with the angel and kill us if they have that in their hand. Looks like they did not, which is just fine. We'll do this again. We'll do this again. And we'll get that one off. Good game, reps. Good game, my friend. We'll wait for you to attack in, and we'll leave. Oh, it is a bummer. Look at that. They had all the cards that they needed to turn that match. It was so close. 5-color domain is a tough one, but we did board in the right way and had some great ideas in terms of how to get around it. We were so close, but close does not get us the win, unfortunately, here today. So a lot of fun. I really did enjoy this list. I hope you did as well. We crushed that best of 1 match against mono white, which is great. And here we did not win our best of 3, unfortunately, but we did have some fun regardless. With that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Again, hats off here to Will Urker for this list, Mythic list. Great one for best of 3. We did have some fun there, certainly. Now, as always, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we grow this amazing community. Feel free to join us in the Discord server as well, and thank you to all the members. We do have memberships available down below. It's a great way to support the channel, so thank you for that. We got affiliate links, card links, all that kind of stuff that you can check out as well. And we got social, so stay connected because we got a lot of fun things and great way to stay up to date on all things Magic. With that, we'll see you again soon. May your vampires list work out for you. I like this one. We had some fun, as we always do. And with that, may you too. We'll see you again soon. We got a ton of great Magic content here and more coming all the time. Take care.